On the morning of December 27th, the Anderson household buzzed with a subtle, serene energy. The kitchen smelled of warm ginger tea and freshly baked bread, filling the space with a cozy warmth that pushed against the cold outside. The frost on the windowpane caught the pale morning light, casting tiny rainbows onto the wooden floor where 6-year-old Lily sat with her crayons. Sketching out her grand ideas for the upcoming year, Claire, her mother, stood by the table, carefully going through a list she had scribbled in her swirling handwriting. It was a simple list, filled with resolutions, hopes, and small promises for the new year. Her husband, James, shuffled in with a smile and wrapped a woolen scarf around her shoulders, planting a gentle kiss on her cheek. "We've got big plans for 2024, don't we?" he teased, glancing at her list. "Not big," Claire corrected, a thoughtful smile touching her lips, meaningful. Lily looked up from her drawing with bright eyes. "Are we making wishes for next year?" she asked, holding up a page filled with stick figure families, flowers, and a big, beaming sun. "Yes, sweetheart," James said, crouching down to look at her drawing. "We're making wishes and promises to ourselves. Things that make us happy, and things we hope for others." Inspired, they all decided to create a family tradition. Asterisk the jar of kind wishes. Asterisk Claire grabbed a mason jar from the cupboard and set it on the table. Each of them would write down small, achievable acts of kindness or gratitude to pull out and act on throughout the coming year. They spent the day writing. Lily's notes were simple. Give Mommy more hugs and help Daddy with the garden. Claire's were reflective. Call Mom more often. Write a letter to an old friend. James, ever thoughtful, wrote, volunteer at the local shelter, and plant a tree with Lily. The jar slowly filled, its slips of paper fluttering with the hope of a kind and gentle year ahead. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, the family gathered in the living room. Claire lit a single candle, and they sat in its glow, holding hands. The house was silent except for the quiet crackling of the fire and Lily's soft giggle when James whispered something silly to her. "We're ready for the new year," Claire whispered, her heart full as she looked at her family. The little jar on the table, nestled between pine cones and holly from their Christmas decorations, seemed to glow with its own light, a promise of warmth, mindfulness, and small, steady moments of joy to come.